school playground, lunchtime break, just down by this tree over here.
It was 77, February 77. Yeah, we played here, knocking rounders and knocking the ball into the stream over there.
Whatever it was spotted 3 times by children from the local school.
I think I remember somebody saying, "What's that?" Everybody just ran out.
It was a bit of a sprint between all of us to the end of the field here and find out exactly what we were looking at.
Is it all really a case of mass hysteria, or is there some reality in the unreal?
Other people saw, some pretty strange things.
There was a lot of activity or a lot of sightings or a lot of things were happening.
And this is where it landed here.
The people who live around Broadhaven will tell you that what they've experienced is well enough.
I was writing to the Ministry of Defence and visiting some of these people and interviewing them. Then we got freedom of information. We can actually get information out of the government. We can get files from 20, 30, 40 years ago that we've never been able to see. And the West Wales incidents were in there. Rosa Grenville writes to her local MP, Nicholas Edwards. This has left me greatly agitated and disturbed and not the least bit desirous of another encounter. I love that phrase.
Can you honestly say that people are not being hoaxed, are not being spoofed in this area?
I am absolutely positive that no human being can simulate the extreme agitation, the extreme fright which some of these people have undergone and have exhibited.
At the Ministry of Defence, I think there was something like 450 separate incidents reported to them. And I've actually tracked down and interviewed some of the people who were working there at the time. I mean, some of them were saying maybe there was something going on, but 450 sightings, we just simply didn't have people to send out and look into each one of those.
I just happened to look out and I saw something in the sky.
It was a dome-shaped object,
glowing with a pale cream light.
So what sort of action are you looking for?
Well, I'm hoping that the government will step in, scientists will step in to help us to understand what these things are.
The Sky Watchers seek one objective, yet another flying saucer to add to the lengthening list of claimed sightings over Pembrokeshire countryside.
There was a lot of pressure on the Ministry of Defence building up into 1978 because the number of the sightings were increasing, the press interest was increasing.
Other people saw, some pretty strange things.
There was a lot of activity or a lot of sightings or
Now, what do you make of this next story?
At the Ministry of Defence, I think there was something like 450 separate incidents reported to them.